Hey everybody, Rose Matter here. Welcome to part 2 of my Super Danganronpa, another 2 Let's Play. So we've got a new game, new cast of characters, and this game is very Goodbye Despair coded in the fact that like our characters wake up on a tropical island. It even kind of opens up the same way with Yuki looking over our character as she wakes up. Our character Sora, a girl who has lost her memories, has amnesia. She doesn't even know if Sora is her real name. That's just the only name she remembers. My guess is Sora is not her actual name. My guess is like Sora is someone that's connected to her, someone that she knows that was very important to her. And oh my gosh, I feel so silly that like I really should have started this game right after I finished the first one. I didn't realize how interconnected they would be because my dumbass didn't even realize until like towards the end of the last episode that Yuki Maeda, protagonist of the first Danganronpa Another. So I did go back. I did like watch the last chapter of Another just to kind of get myself reacquainted with the story, and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I forgot about it. So we've got our characters, we've got the crew introduced, and then you know, right at the beginning of the game, we've got the headmaster Monocrow revealing basically that he's working with one of the students, Mikado, I believe, who has revealed himself right at the beginning to basically be the mastermind. And then Rei and Teruya appear, who were from the first game and have like started their own like organization to try and stop the evil of the world or something to that effect. And then Rei just gets fucking killed. So that happens. So she's dead. And Sora jumps in front of Yuki to try and save him, and she ends up getting stabbed. So a whole lot of stuff happened in the first episode, like crazy. So we are going to continue from here. We're going to start chapter 1, and I'm really excited. It's a good opening so far. I'm very invested already, so I'm very excited to see how the story's going to progress. So without further ado, let's get back into it. You changed. I trusted you. I waited for you to come and find me. You'll probably pretend you didn't see me. While I may swallow old memories, the rest of the world does not. And now you've become something horrid. Still, I miss you so much. Now, like, whose point of view is that from? Is that Yuki? Is that Sora? Is that someone else? Ah, you're awake. I also should have said, like, I don't know, I can't remember if the last episode I kind of gave like my impressions about like which characters I like. I like this girl, Yoriko. I feel like she's really on the ball. She's smart. I feel like she's gonna have a lot of street smarts. Like she seems to be one of the few characters who is like, even before all this happened, she's like, this is weird. I don't feel good about this situation. All the other students just be like, oh, you know, it's just like basically a field trip. It's just a thing that Hope's Peak is doing. It's like an introductory thing. And she's like, nah, this seems sus. So I like her, and I'm hoping she's gonna make it through to the end. What? Where am I? I've been worried sick, you know? It was starting to look like you were never going to wake up. Also, the fact that she's here by my side, you know, Yuki's supposed to be kind of like my sidekick, and this girl is the one who's like looking over me. I like her. I like her a lot. You're Yoriko. Oh, so you do remember my name. Thanks, Sora. Oh, right. I was stabbed by someone. You were stabbed by your classmate, Seobai. A whole day has passed since then, you know? It's noon, right? Oh yeah, that guy too. That fucking suspicious guy. Did he ever reveal what his talent was? I don't think so. It's noon right now. A whole day? As you fainted, Monocrow freaked out. Said something like, violence like this isn't allowed in a school environment except for the murders. You know, you can murder people, but don't just attack people willy-nilly without the intention to kill. He told us not to do anything until further instructions were given. I see. I guess it's a relief that I'm alive. This bandage, who treated me? Believe it or not, that bandage was courtesy from none other than Seobai himself. Huh, you're telling me the person who stabbed me also treated me? I don't get it either, but he said it was a mistake and he'd treat you as an apology. Oh, maybe he's like a doctor or something. We had a doctor in the first game, but maybe like it's kind of a red herring where he's meant to look really suspicious, but he's actually like a decent guy. No one else here had medical knowledge, so we had no other choice but to let him. Talk about bending fire in one hand and water in the other. Does it hurt or anything? It's possible his apology was just so he could hurt you even more. It stings a bit, but I'm fine. I'll have to go and thank him later. What are you gonna thank him for? He stabbed you, you know? It evens out in the end. Ah, right. Sora, since you can move, can you come to the diner? While you were out, nobody had anything to do, so we investigated the island. Everyone's gathering there to share the results. The diner? Now that I think about it, what is this place? We're on something called the Monocrow. It's a cruise ship with dorms and all sorts of other facilities for our convenience. It was the big boat docked at the beach. You must have seen it when you first woke up. Oh, okay. Yeah, the boat. I remember. We still don't know the specifics, so that's why we investigated. It's why we're meeting up now. Yeah, because like a lot of the areas seem very similar to you know, the actual Danganronpa 2, so I'm glad that they're kind of doing something a little bit different. So cruise ship, that's something new. If you can, Sora, you should really come to the diner and participate. If not, just rest some more. Okay, got it. And Yoroko? Thank you. Huh? Why are you thanking me? Weren't you taking care of me? Watching over me? I just wanted to thank you for that. It's not like I wanted to watch over you. We were taking turns watching over you, and it just so happened to be my turn when you woke up. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about you. Yoroko. I was just thinking, like, she seems like such a tsundere. Isn't the tsundere girl kind of a cliche at this point? Like, literally the whole, like, it's not like I was worried about you or anything. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to the diner now, so come if you want to come. It's not like it matters to me. I'm going. Anyways, it looks like I was out for a while. I think I had a weird dream, but my mind is clearer now, so I think I'll be okay. For now, meeting up with everyone, like Yoroko said, would probably be for the best. Cabinet containing medical supplies. I think you could probably treat someone with all this. Well, this is exciting. Like, there was a lot of stuff on the island, and now we have a whole cruise ship to explore, too. A display that's attached to the ceiling. It looks like it turns on whenever Monocrow's announcing anything. I wonder if we're gonna have a situation, because it seems to happen on a lot of these games where at some point somebody will like go into the pharmacy area and like use the medicine to commit a murder. Ah. Oh, what's this? When did you wake up, sleepyhead? Relax, I'm just here to say sorry. Not like I can do anything anyways. That Monocrow thing had its eyes on me for a while now. You came to say sorry? Now that I think about it, Yoroko told me that you treated my wound. What are you up to? I'm not up to anything. I treated you because I was sorry. What's with the "can this guy even feel sorry" look on your face? Ah, how could you tell? I may be trash, but even trash has their own beliefs. If something goes beyond my intentions, I have to take responsibility for that. It's fine if you don't understand. It's not like I have to explain my own beliefs to you anyway. Anyways, I came here to make sure your treatment went well. It looks like you're doing a lot better. We even know? You think it's that easy? Just forgive and forget? Even after you stabbed me? Eh, you've got some guts, eh? You up to bargain? Do I have to do more favors for you? I've already lost a lot on my end. Yeah, this dude, like the way he's talking, I think I had it was like, he looks like the ultimate gambler or something to me. And I know we kind of have had something like that before in this game, but we've had a couple of repetitions. Like we've had a couple of ultimate maids and whatnot. The way he's like, are you up to bargain? I've lost a lot on my end. Like, does that not seem like a gambler? Come on, what's your poison? I know your name is Subai, but I don't know your full name. I also don't even know your talent. You didn't tell me when we first met. If you're really sorry, then you'll tell me both. You've really got to learn how to bargain. Do you know how unequal that exchange is? Is what I want to say. I don't really care if it's just that. You'd find out if I didn't tell you anyways. There's no way that you've heard of me, but I'm Subai Hashimoto. I work in the black market as the ultimate broker. Okay, I knew this dude. I was like, yeah, he's up to some shady shit. Either they're gonna lead into it, or they're going to like do a red herring where he's not actually as suspicious as he seems. Broker. You're pretty amazing, you know that? Not everyone can just confidently talk with a person who stabbed them. Anyways, we're even now, right? Can we stop talking to each other now? Are you coming to the diner? Everyone's sharing their investigation results. I'll be better off investigating on my own, thank you very much. You don't even really know if I'm an ultimate. And you don't want to interact with a guy who just stabs people like it's nothing, right? That's a fair point. Nice to see you understand things so quickly. Here's a tip. Although the wound wasn't deep, it could easily open up again. Be careful. Oh, yeah, and speaking of wounds... nah, it's nothing. It's not like me to talk this much. See ya. Okay. I can't tell if he's friendly or psychotic. Still, I'm glad I finally got a proper introduction. I should head for the diner, like Yoroko said. Welcome to the Monocrow. Something you should keep in mind is the purple question marks indicate that you can investigate, and the green arrow indicates areas. Clicking on them will move you to said area. You can get to the diner by finding the green arrow with the diner name tag. Alright, let's just take a quick look around before we do that. Grandfather clock. The grandfather clock, it feels like it's strangely stopped. Is it just me? And I'm guessing this area is going to be where the, yeah, this is probably where the class trials are going to take place. I just have a feeling. Oh, this is the men's room. That was close. I almost became a pervert. Yeah, question mark, a large stone gate with colorful decorations. What is this place for? A bookshelf with books of a variety. Nothing particularly interesting. A large chandelier. I hope it doesn't fall. That seems like a setup for a possible murder weapon? I don't know. Alright, let's go to the diner. Kanade, that's a Kimono Friends keychain, right? Or Kimono Friends keychain, right? Did you like the anime by any chance? I really enjoyed it. Iroha, you're making Kanade uncomfortable. Are you some sort of weeb? Weeb? I was just interested in the anime, that's all. I actually do like some anime, a little bit. Really? Which ones? I really enjoyed one called Corpse Party. Something that gory? Oi, oi, can you guys quiet down? Why is there so much noise when we're trying to talk about our investigation? Anyways, Setsuka, after that, I can normally handle just about anyone, but Yuri really tires me out. I understand where you're coming from. Quiet, quiet. If you don't be quiet, we can't move on with our conversation. Wait, isn't Kokoro sleeping? Oh, that's definitely another scoop. A person who uses their iPad while they sleep. Kokoro, we're starting now, so I don't know if sleeping is, well, if she's tired. Why is sharing information so difficult for this group? It's okay, Yoroko. I've half given up too. Huh? Sora? Hello, what kind of mess have I just walked into? Sora, you woke up. We were really worried about you. So you came after all. Are you doing okay now? Are you okay? Ow, I bit my tongue. Ah, Sora, my bride. Thank goodness you're okay. Don't worry, Sora. I wrote a whole article about you getting stabbed by Seobai. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is my first time being so excessively welcomed like this. Sora, thank you so much. I'm very, very sorry. You got hurt trying to protect me. If you had been seriously injured, I didn't know what I'd do. Right, we don't know how well that Seobai guy treated you, so be extra careful. It's fine, really. In the end, well, it's as though my body moved on its own. Anyways, Yoroko said you were all gathering together to share information on your investigation. So why am I looking at a playground? The atmosphere was so tense before I was stabbed. Was it all a dream? About that, we were all terrified, but none of us knew what to do. That was until Shinji changed the mood. He told us, let's just do what we can. And we were all inspired to cheer up. There's nothing gained from staying so tense. Even so, I do find it a little too upbeat right now. I was very thankful to Shinji. Usually, it's my job to keep people positive, but even I was in shock. That's right. We should really thank him. It's thanks to him that we got out of that awful atmosphere. No, I didn't do anything. It's my first time being praised by girls like this. Man, you're really weird, but I'm jealous. I see. Turning a despairful situation into a brighter one by working together. You could almost call that hope. Oh, Sora's awake. And now Kokoro's awake. Good, I'm glad Sora's here too. Everyone, I want to hear about each of your individual investigations. To think the girl who was sleeping is the one telling us that? Why does it hurt me? Kokoro, you're drooling. That's kinda cute. Hold it, I'm gonna start talking before this conversation goes south. The island we're on is called Utsuroshiba. That basically means the island of nowhere. As the name implies, this island seems deserted. As for the island's size, you could circle the whole thing in about an hour or so. It's not that big. That's what's weird about all this. I've never even heard of such an island. But it's gotta be near Japan, right? You can't kidnap us and move us across the earth in just one morning, right? But sis, this island's climate is tropical. You don't see this kind of climate in Japan. It's probably more south than Okinawa. Huh? What did you just say? So what, you're making fun of me being stupid now, right? No, I would never mean it like that. Wouldn't it be wild if there was, like, one of the trials was, like, one of the sisters killing the other sister? But, Kanade, funny thing is, you can't conclude the climate is tropical. Huh? Why not? And why should I have to let a guy like you know that? How did you come to that conclusion, Yuri? Oh, the climate is tropical, but the plants and ecosystem are similar to Japan. What is this discrimination? A tropical ecosystem in Japan? Does that exist? To be precise, the tropical and East Asian climates have mixed, though on the outside it seems like a southern island. Knowing that, there's a high probability that this is an artificial island made by humans. Its purpose, however, is unknown. An artificial island? Ah, now that you say it, it does seem like a tropical island, but it isn't particularly hot or cold. You're right, even though I'm wearing a fur coat, I haven't even felt warm yet. For all we know, everything, including the blue sky, could be a set, when in actuality, we're somewhere in Japan. That's just taking it too far. So what, we've checked all over the island but didn't find anything legit? Last night, on somebody's suggestion, I tried to swim away from the island. Even after an hour of swimming, there was nothing but endless ocean. It's useless. Ah, well, while you guys were eating breakfast, I was checking out the supermarket again. At least, with the supermarket supplies, we shouldn't have to worry about starving. Wait, breakfast? Oh, right, you missed it because you were still unconscious. As you can see, this is a diner, but there's nowhere on the island to cook. So this morning, we all went to the supermarket and ate some packed lunches together. It was all very tasty, but something was lacking. With an abundance of food and drinks, we have nothing to worry about. I investigated the park, you know, where everything went down last night. And I discovered something amazing. Oh, Nikkei, what did you find? That they're selling a green tea flavored cola that was pulled off the market 10 years ago. Seriously, right out of the vending machine. Hey, come here, let me hit you. Is Mikado part of this conversation? Like, where did he bugger off to? Is he just, like, now that he's revealed himself as the mastermind, I assume that he's not just gonna mingle with the rest of the students. What? Why? Why were you offended by my discovery? There was something special about the park. All the evidence about what happened yesterday disappeared. Oh, right. All the stuff with the fire and burn marks disappeared. Even the corpse of that orange-haired girl. That being said, who were those two people from yesterday anyway? So yes, now that I remember what happened at the end of the first Another game, the fact that he doesn't remember Rei and Teruya, the fact they were tracking him down, I won't say any more than that. I would recommend that people who are watching this, you should probably know what happened in the first game. It still doesn't feel real to me yet. Whatever happened to that green-haired man who got sent flying? Didn't we agree not to talk about last night? It's just way too complicated to understand. That's right. The priority right now is talking about what everyone investigated. Yes. Huh, good. Outside of those places, there's a church with a bell tower, a guest house, water houses. But none of those matter because there was absolutely nothing there. Wait, are you taking this a little too casually? Did you even investigate properly? Don't worry, there really was nothing. Is that so? Does she have like a little bit of a crush on Kokoro? She seems to blush every time Kokoro talks, and she said like, oh, you're drooling, that's kind of cute. What's important is this boat, the Monocrow. This boat. I went straight to the diner. That would be kind of a funny reveal, as if like she's a hostess and she's actually into girls. This boat, I went straight to the diner after I woke up, so I haven't investigated it yet. It's really like a cruise. They have a game room, a gym, a library, a shower room. You name it, they have it. There's 4 floors, but the 3rd and 4th floor are reserved for our dorms. Our dorms? Okay, so this is interesting. Like, they had what looked like the, in the second game, they had, like, the little huts. And there was that area, but that's not the case in this game. They're basically bedrooms, though they're still locked for some reason. Yoroko told me a whole day had passed since I was stabbed. Where'd you sleep? Inside your heart. We slept in the guest house together. Guys separated from girls, obviously. Of course, we're still students after all. There's a bunch of other things that are also locked, but Monocrow hasn't explained why. Ah, I heard something like that. What did Monocrow say specifically? What did he say? You can't do this yet? Just wait for now? You can't use violence like that, Seobai. Since this is an emergency, everyone should wait until I call you guys again. I'm warning you, Seobai. If this happens again, then convicts like you are going to be executed. Is what was probably said. Why would you memorize that? The Mono Cruise is a lot wider than I thought. It makes me think there's more investigating to do. So that's it for now? Even after everyone talking, we didn't learn much. Be nice if an escape just went poof and showed up. Does the Mono Cruise work? Can't we just ride the ship to land? That was my first thought, but I couldn't find a control room. It's probably locked off. Of course, if the Mastermind is smart in any way, he'll just make sure we can't use the boat. Come on, Yuki, why you gotta be so down like that? There's nothing to worry about. It's only been a day on the Mono Cruise, and it's been pretty quiet. I'm sure we'll be able to escape. This is a bit sudden, but where's Mikado? I saw Seobai earlier. Wait, you met with that psychopath? Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Since Mikado is the Mastermind, he's our biggest clue. So, we definitely looked for him at first, but we couldn't find him. He's completely vanished. As for Seobai, no one wanted to get close to a psychopath like him. Luckily, he seems to have cooled down a bit. Does everyone happen to know Seobai's full name and talent? No, Monocrow called him Seobai, so that's all we know. Well, he told me. His name is Seobai Hashimoto. He's the ultimate broker. Huh? How'd you get him to tell you? He told us we all had to pay some sort of fee. When I met him, he apologized to me. He said he wanted to make it up to me. So I told him to give me his full name and talent. Seobai Hashimoto? I thought I heard that name before. I guess it really is him. You know each other? Me? Knowing a boy? Impossible. But he's really popular on the black market. Trade successfulness? 100%. Reliability? 100%. I feel like if layman people, if average people know your name and you work in the black market, you're doing something wrong. Like, aren't you? Shouldn't you be like very secretive about your name? I think he might even have a connection to the Russian mafia. You wouldn't think a guy like that would go around and apologize. I was surprised too. He seemed to follow his own sort of beliefs or rules. If he's here too, he might help investigate. If he's a broker, he'll definitely be good at gathering information, but we can't trust him. If we can't trust him, then working with him will actually be counterproductive. Kokoro, you seem very emotional on the matter. It's just, I talked to him a bit last night, and he seemed to have a bunch of Psylocks. Oh my gosh, is that a reference to, oh my gosh, it's Ace Attorney. They do the Psylocks, right? On his heart. I don't like it. I love the references to other things like Corpse Party, Ace Attorney. That aside, how are we even supposed to trust a guy who goes around stabbing people? Especially in a killing game where, huh? Instant stillness. I wonder if Mikado or Seobai probably just walked in, although we had forgotten our happy mood. We're in a killing game right now. Sorry guys, I said something really uncalled for just now. Don't worry about it. No one's going to do that here. Yeah, if we exclude Mikado and Seobai, it'll be fine. Monocrow hasn't said anything, and Mikado's nowhere to be found. We might even be able to return home without incident if we just keep investigating. Right as Yuki made that hope-filled observation. I'm really sorry for interrupting your hopeful fantasies, even though something like that could never happen. I'm sorry, my comrades. Dealing with last night's emergency has made me quite busy. Since the preparations are finally complete, I must now re-explain. Everyone, please come to Utsuroshima Park. If you're absent, you will be breaking a rule, and as such, you'll be punished accordingly. What? Did Monocrow just... I knew it. Things were far too quiet. What do we do? Can't do anything except go. We'll be punished if we don't. Who's afraid of some punishment? We're not listening to that thing, right? I don't know, I feel the same way, but I feel like we should go. Yeah, after all, Mikado really did kill someone yesterday. Looks like we can't refuse. A total hostage situation. We should go. Standing here won't do us any good. After the briefly bright atmosphere was suddenly broken by Monocrow's announcement, we all made our way to Utsuroshima Park. You're all here. Wait, Seobai and Mikado are here too? Why would I not come? Weren't you listening? If you don't come, you die. Greetings, everyone. It's been a while. Just where were you yesterday? I was talking with Monocrow, planning the next few days. Oi, oi, oi. Before this guy starts giving us his explanations, let's just beat him up. Then we can force him to send us home. You're right. We can ask him why he kidnapped us later. Wait, everyone stop. This is not something Monocrow, the crow amongst crows, can forgive. I called you here so incidents like the one Seobai caused won't happen again. Seobai's incident? Yesterday, the short-tempered Seobai went ahead and shanked someone before I could explain. There are rules to this game. Get this through your skulls. Violence is forbidden here. Eh? The only time you can harm someone is if you're murdering someone. Harm without the intent of murder will result in punishment. So in short, violence without the intent of murder is against the rules. That's right. I will also explain another very important rule. Last night, Seobai stabbed someone. As soon as he heard killing someone allows you to escape the island. However, doing something like that is not okay. Oh yeah, he didn't realize the fact that you have to get away with murder if you just do it in front of everyone. That's not gonna work. This trip has special rules. Special rules? It's not random killing. Only those who can kill in secret and clear the class trial can escape. But class trial? If someone among you is killed, after given a short amount of time to investigate, everyone will have to participate in a class trial. In the class trial, the Blackened must face off against the remaining spotless students in a battle where everyone's lives are on the line. Your job in a trial is to debate until you expose the murderous Blackened. Through the final vote, the person with the most votes will be seen as the Blackened. If that's correct, only the Blackened killer will receive punishment. The remaining students will return to their trip. But if their answer is wrong, then everyone besides the Blackened is punished, and the Blackened will be set free. These are rules of the class trial. Do you all understand? I see. So Seobai's actions last night were no good at all. If Sora had died, everyone would have known Seobai was the killer. Isn't your reaction a little funny, considering that you're the mastermind? If there was a rule like that, you should have explained it before the killing part. Who's setting up these rules and restricting us like this anyways? I don't like agreeing with Seobai, but he's right. This all seems like some weird way to appeal to someone's weird fetish. For what purpose? Ho-ho, isn't investigating that your only hope? I won't set restrictions on your investigations. So, by all means, please continue. I have one more thing to give all of you. Monocrow started distributing smartphone-like objects to everyone. What is this? The thing I gave you just now is the Student Handbook Plus. It's an upgraded version of the one they used at Hope Speak Academy. It only works with your unique fingerprint and contains student profiles, rules, a chatting service, and other assorted functions. Everyday life without this handbook is nearly impossible. Do not lose it. The remaining rules are in the handbook. If any of you lose it, you'll be punished. You keep saying punish, but what does that mean exactly? What do you mean, what? It's execution. Death. Death? Don't anger Monocrow. He might not look like it, but your lives are at his fingertips. Or rather, feathers. I'm monitoring even your slightest movements one by one. I will know if you break the rules. What if no killings happen? What then? Although I know that won't be the case, you would simply live here forever, peacefully. I said this before, but I will never force you to kill. The choice is yours. You're telling us if we want to leave, we have to kill someone? Well, I should be off now. Be sure to read the remaining rules in your handbook before you head back out. Unless you don't want to read it, in which case, you'll probably get executed for violating a rule you didn't even know about. Whew, well, at least I got some screen time. Before we could even reply, Monocrow was gone. We were left in a state of denial. Oh, he left. We still have a mountain of questions to ask him. No worries. Monocrow might be gone, but we do have this guy. Mikado Sonoji. What about me? What do you mean, what about me? You're the goddamn mastermind. You even said you talked and organized things with Monocrow. This guy's definitely on the same wavelength as Monocrow. Better if we just off him here and clear the class trial. What are you talking about? You can't kill. But it doesn't seem like Mikado's going to answer our questions. Wait a moment, everyone. You're all making a hasty mistake. I did say I'm the mastermind, but when did I ever tell you I was on the same page as Monocrow? What are you saying? Just as I said, while I am the mastermind of this game, I will not be on the mastermind side for the killing game. Like everyone else, I'm a participant. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your conditions are the same as ours? That's right, Kokoro. As she said, I can kill any of you, and any of you can kill me. And in that case, I also participate in the class trial, and I also receive punishment if I lose. The same thing goes for the rules. I have no information either. I am truly on the listening side. What? Wait, I was listening as I was leaving just now, and I don't understand. If you're going to do that from the start, why come out as the mastermind? What do you gain from participating in this crazy game with us? Well, that's directly connected to the reason I became your kidnapper, so I can't tell you. All I know is that a participating student, I share your conditions, and must participate in the killing game. And you expect us to believe that? You're free to believe or not believe me, but I speak the truth. In fact, I would like to become acquaintances with you all. In a situation like this, full of despair, bonds are important, are they not? That's ridiculous. Why do we have to bond with the one who created this despair in the first place? Yeah, I could totally kill you for that. Yeah, and I could totally kill you for that. What? How much more do I need to repeat myself? I'm in the same situation as all of you. I'm prepared to both kill and be killed. I'm no different from the other students, so treat me the same. If you want to kill me, then go for it. If you can, that is. What? He disappeared. Damn. Is that the same magic we saw last night? Everyone, I understand your hatred towards Mikado, but if we kill him, we become killers. I know, but I can't help getting so pissed off. Now, attention everyone. You all got too worked up. Everyone felt fine at the Monocrow earlier, right? Just act like that and it'll be fine. No one here's gonna kill anyways. Setsuka, don't think about the weird guys like Seobai and Mikado. Just pretend it's all of us. Huh? Speaking of which, both Seobai and Kokoro are gone. Where'd they go? Setsuka's right. Let those guys do as they please. As for us, shouldn't we boot up those student handbooks we received? That's right. It sounded like the rules were really important anyways, so... Trying to calm ourselves, we did as Yuriko said, and checked the rules. Upon pressing the power button and scanning our fingers by touching the screen, it started up, showing our name. But I'm sure Sora is just a made-up name, so why is it appearing on here too? Probably no last name either. Saving discussions for later, we decided to take a look at the rules. Alright, the school trip at Utsuroshima has no time limit. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will be held shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all remaining students. If the correct blackened is chosen as the class trial, or at the class trial, only the blackened will be punished. If the correct blackened is not chosen, then all the students except for the blackened will be punished. If the blackened wins the class trial, the blackened completes the school trip and can leave to the outside world. In the case of multiple blackened killers in quick succession, only the first killer is recognized. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. During this time, the Monocrows will be locked and you will not be able to leave. During nighttime, scary monsters patrol Utsuroshima. Any harm that comes from these beasts is your responsibilities. That's something new. During nighttime, you're only allowed to sleep in your own room in the Monocrow. Sleeping in another room or outside of the room is against the rules. Violence is forbidden on Utsuroshima. This includes violence against Monocrow and the destruction of property. However, violence with the intent of murder is excluded. Monocrow is not involved in any killing. The student handbook is limited to one per person and can only be operated by fingerprint. If it is carelessly lost, you will be punished. After 3 students discover the body discovery announcement will play. Whether this includes the culprit sighting is on a case-by-case basis. You are freely allowed to investigate Utsuroshima. There are no specific restrictions. Rules can be added and removed as needed. Our first thoughts reading the rules were mostly filled with confusion. Some rules were self-explanatory, others we didn't fully understand. Why are there so many? Wait, what's with rule number 8? Monsters. Rules 7 and 9 tell us we can't leave the Monocrows at night, so maybe it doesn't matter? What's Rule 13? Body discovery announcement. I'm not sure, but it seems like 3 people need to discover a body for the announcement to play. Ugh, none of these help in the slightest. But, well, the rules don't restrict us from investigating, so we'll just have to keep it up. That's right. No matter how perfect this mastermind might think he is, he must have made a mistake. Somewhere that might let us escape. At least we don't have to worry about anyone dangerous besides Sioba and Mikado. Don't pay attention to them. If those 2 are bound to the rules, they can't do anything to us. Alright, now that we've read the rules, let's get back to investigating. Sure, it might be confusing, but we have to do something. If you can't avoid them, join them. Let's go, Kanade. Sure. Wait up, sis. Alright, let's gather info and look for clues to get out of here. Although the atmosphere was much more tense since Monocrow arrived, I'm glad we were able to stay somewhat positive. Even if we don't know a lot, as long as we trust each other, life on this island will be okay. This is how our despair-filled school trip on the island of nowhere all began. Alright, Chapter 1, In Sheep's Clothing, the Wolf Quietly Smiles. I like that. Alright. Now, is that a hint that whoever the first murderer is going to be someone that seems like a very innocent person? Everyone went to different locations. I made my way to the dorm first. So, this is my room. The room feels so normal. I know there's nothing wrong with being normal, but it feels weird. Everyone should be investigating on their own right now. I guess I should start investigating too. Sora now has free time. During this time, the player can do one of 3 things. The first is investigation. Select a location and you'll investigate it. While you investigate, you may occasionally gain money and experience. The second option is socializing. During free time, you may spend time with the other students. Spending time with your fellow students will increase your intimacy with them and may trigger an event. Seeing 5 of any friend's special events will give you the person's special ability. You can raise intimacy through gift items. The skills you receive help in both daily life and trials. The third and final option is to rest. As the name suggests, you'll spend your time resting. During free time, you'll have 3 separate occasions to do something. Okay, I was wondering, like, does resting actually do anything? It feels like a waste, you know, when I could be doing more important things. Fatigue is restored by 1 per day, 2 if you rest. However, resting during the afternoon periods will only restore half the fatigue, which is 1. So I can have fatigue in this game? Interesting. Alright, you're free to do what you want, but please use your time efficiently. Oh. Ah, Sora, there you are. Well, this is a surprise. I didn't really want to see you, but what is it? No need to be so rude. I came to tell you something. This is your first time in your room, right? Welcome to this Pride of the Monocrows. Each room is unique to each individual student. Unique? Not only that, this whole cruise was cutting-edge technology. You already know from entering, but you can only open and lock doors using your student handbook. So take caution not to lose it, alright? Also, please be aware the student handbook will enter sleep mode if you leave it open for too long without using it. You can turn the lights off by clapping. There's a high-tech refrigerator that can freeze and thaw things in an instant. A shower that matches your preferences. Ah, there's also a remote near the bed that allows you to open and close windows and doors, even when you're laying down. Sounds like this place would be great for shut-ins. Although there's not much furniture and the room isn't that big, you can find plenty of weapons in the storage room, so please take a look. If you're just here to tell me that, can you get out of here? I'm tired of looking at your face. Ho ho ho, but there's one more thing I need to tell you. You know those handbooks I gave you earlier? There's a function on them called Crow Card. Crow Card, what does that mean? To put it simply, it's the currency you'll be using on the island. Alright, I want to know where can I get the gifts? I want to go get some gifts. It's called Crow Coins, or Sea Coins for short. Any Sea Coins you can find will be kept in your Crow Card. If you're curious to know how much you have, just open up your handbook and check. Do I really need money on the island? It didn't really seem like it. Well, you don't really need money here, but if you manage to escape, all your Crow Coins will be converted to yen and cash. So you're saying... That's right, I'm saying collect a lot of mono coins and you'll leave the island rich. I like how he called them mono. I thought they were crow coins. I've hidden them all over the island, so it should be fun to look for them. Oh, and just so you know, you can exchange mono coins between other students using the handbook as well. Oh, okay. So we can make deals? Of course. Since you can buy and sell important items with sea coins, Deals are something to keep in mind. That's interesting. Well, I'll be going now. I have to go explain this to all the other students. Hoo-hoo, enjoy yourself. I like that the game is doing its own thing. That's pretty cool. Sea coins are scattered all over the map. To find them, you're going to have to investigate items. You can use crow coins to buy items that you'll want to give to others to increase intimacy. You can check how many crow coins you have by opening the handbook with Shift. You'll also receive crow coins from various activities, such as the class trial and through unique skills. For now, proceed with free time until the next main event is triggered. Was that my doorbell? Ah, Sora, hello. Yoroko, what are you doing here? I feel like this girl's my freaking sidekick more than Yuki is. Nothing really, I just came to check on you. I was just checking around my room. I'm heading out to do my own investigation now. Oh, that's probably a good idea. I was planning to go investigate as well, but I feel like it'd be more efficient with 2 people. Do you mind? See, she's blushing! Do you mind? I don't mind. Oh, really? Thank goodness. Do you want to come with me right now? I'm totally cool with this girl being on my sidekick, being my sidekick. You'll now go on an investigation tutorial with Yoroko. First, please choose a place to investigate. So, where do you think we should investigate? Okay, let's do... Alright, let's do maybe the, I don't know, the park, I guess? Yeah, let's do the park. I investigated the area thoroughly. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. 100 experience. Sora has reached 2. You gain 2 skill points. You'll always receive experience during the investigation. As you collect experience through playing SDRA2, you will eventually level up. Leveling up will grant you skill points. You can use those skill points to purchase skills for the class trial. And if you reach a certain level, Sora will gain a special ability. Skills are very important for class trials as they can make clearing them much easier. Well, I think I found something. I found an item. Okay, so I can just find random items as well. Ah, Sora and Yoroko, what are you two doing here? Setsuka, hello. We're just investigating for clues. Oh, I thought you were on a date or something. What? What the hell? Why would you assume we're dating? She's totally into girls. I would never date a girl in the first place. It was a joke, Yoroko. You don't have to react like that. Anyways, don't let things get too hot between you two. Take your time. I feel like Yoroko and I got closer today. I feel like Setsuka and I got closer today. Alright. Normally, you would just gain experience for investigating. However, there's always a chance that an event could occur. There are 3 kinds of events. We acquire a certain amount of sea coins. We obtain a random gift. We meet up with somebody and increase the intimacy with that person. In some cases, all 3 of these events can happen at the same time. There are places that each student tends to frequent more often than others. The student encounter will be exclusive to the students who hang around that area. Okay. There are skills that can increase the rewards of these investigation events. I'm liking this. I think this is pretty cool. The doorbell again? Ah, hello, Sora. Yuki, what are you doing here? I was wondering if I could talk to you for a minute. Sure, come on in. Go into your private room? Does this mean something wrong? Come in. Oh, my bad, thank you. I spent some time chatting with Yuki. I feel like Yuki and I got closer today. A tutorial on gift distribution will now begin. During your time on Utsuroshima, you'll be able to spend time with your fellow students. By default, when hanging out with another student, your intimacy with them increases by 1. However, if you give gifts to your fellow students, the amount of intimacy you gain increases. However, every student has their likes and dislikes, so make sure to give them the right gifts. There are 3 types of gifts: good gifts, normal gifts, and bad gifts. You can obtain gifts through the Monocrow machine via the game room on the 2nd floor. Alright, that's the information I wanted to know. Why don't we try giving Yuki a gift? I think all I've got is a bottle of water. Okay, perfect. Luckily for us, one of Yuki's favorite drinks is mineral water. Give him the one you found. A gift for me? Oh, I really, really like this. Thank you so much, Sora. Yuki seems very pleased with the gift I gave him. Yuki? Yes? What did you want to talk to me about? Because I don't know how to reply to you constantly sighing. Sorry. Truth is, I wanted to give you a proper apology. Apology? I'm talking about yesterday. You pushed me out of the way and got stabbed. Oh, that. You already apologized in the diner, right? It didn't feel like enough, and there was a big crowd. So, I wanted to apologize properly. I'm really sorry. It's fine, really. I'm okay, you're okay. That's all that matters in the end, right? I guess, but it really was all my fault if you think about it. I really don't know what to say. Yuki. Okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. Buy me lunch sometime. You're such a short-minded person. Can I touch your antenna? I'll say buy me lunch sometime. You really feel that bad? Buy me lunch later. Really? Lunch? If we get out of here, it better be delicious. Okay, that's what you want. That aside, you're pretty stubborn, Yuki. Huh? Like just now, even though I said it was okay, you kept apologizing. You're a very passive person, Yuki. But I'm the normal one surrounded by such talent. Maybe to you guys I seem like that. What are you gonna do with your life if you're so easily disappointed? It's not about being an ultimate. Besides, you're technically the ultimate lucky student. I mean, I don't even know what my talent is. Well, hopefully time will solve that mystery. Yuki, why don't we investigate together instead of just staying on the ship? Yeah, that sounds good. If you're really still sorry after all that, then be sure to put 110% into investigating. Escaping this island with everyone alive is the best ending we could hope for. Yeah, let's escape this place with everyone. Yay! Alright, information about Yuki has been updated in the student handbook. You earned 1 skill point. Intimacy can also be influenced by the choices you make during free time events. The 3 possibilities when making a choice are +1, 0, and -1 to intimacy. For example, there could be 2 +1 choices and 1 -1 choice, or 1 0 choice, 1 +1 choice, and a -1 choice. Choice values will change between each character, but there will always be a +1 choice. Once your intimacy with the character reaches a high enough level, you will unlock a special event with that character. There are 5 intimacy ranks to go through for each character. At each rank up, you'll receive a skill or skill point. It should be noted that your initial intimacy and event quota differs from character to character. Friendly characters will have a higher initial intimacy than, say, an unfriendly character. Okay, that's... Man, I really like this. Like, it makes sense, right? That, like, characters that are harder to open up to, like, if I was to try and become friends with Tsuyobai, it'd be a lot harder than being friends with, like, Yuki, for example. You can't be what your intimacy level is, but there's a skill that allows you to do so. Lastly, students with negative intimacy will enter a reverse state. If a student is in a reverse state, you will not be able to spend time with them. There are ways to fix this. One way is waiting for the chapter to end. When a chapter ends, all students with negative intimacy will be reset to 0. Another way is to encounter the person who is in a reverse state through investigation events. Finding the student through an investigation event is rare, but is the only way to increase intimacy with someone in a reverse state. I can't remember if the other Danganronpa games do that. Like, if you have a bad relationship with them, can you even have a negative, like, relationship with them and they just refuse to talk to you? It means that entering a negative intimacy might lock you from interacting with the character for an entire chapter. Be careful. I really like this. Damn, already we're in chapter 1. I'm like, the improvements to this game from the first one, like, they've added so many really cool ideas, and even from like the OG games, like, they have some really neat mechanics in this game. It's already night. I went around the island for the day. There wasn't anything of interest. It's still the first day, but other students are also on the island. I'm sure everyone is scared and confused. I made a lunchbox using food from the convenience store. I feel full, but I need to go to bed early. Huh? Did that come from my student handbook? I like this too, that there's like a chatting system. Greetings everyone, this handbook even has texting. Cool, right? Bond together through PMs and group chats. It looks like Mikado wants to advertise the texting feature. Alright, they all left the chat room. Seriously? Hello, question mark. Oh, this is great. I love that. Your handbook has a messaging function. Because of this, you may receive text while playing. There are 2 types of text messages. One is to conveniently progress the plot, and the other is to receive special messages from students you've hung out with a lot. Be aware that even if you've completed a student's free time events, you'll not receive the special message if they're in a reverse state. There's also special messages you can get after obtaining certain items. Be on the lookout for them. So cool. So cool. Alright, before we do that, let's check out the handbook. Let's see what we got here. Profile. Of course, we don't really know anything about ourselves. That makes sense. So let's see Yuki's. Alright, Yuki Maeda, ultimate lucky student. He's pretty plain, but at least he's a good person. On my first day on the island, I was stabbed protecting Yuki. He seemed to be overly apologetic about what has happened. He doesn't think very highly of himself. Alright, well, let's go through each person and see if it says anything about them. Kanade, ultimate guitarist. She's always around her sister. Kanade is probably the submissive out of the two. Hibiki, ultimate vocalist, always hanging around her sister. She's very dominant around her. She acts all high and mighty, but I think she's easily frightened. Yuri, ultimate spaceman. I don't really know what to put here. He is a pervert. Gross. It's always the short guys in this game for the most part. Alright, Shinji, ultimate firefighter. He's very confident and loud around guys, but as soon as a girl comes around, he becomes very timid. Thankfully, he's a very reliable person. Sealby, ultimate broker. He stabbed me, though I guess he was trying to stab Yuki. I'm pretty sure he's a bad person, but at the same time, I think he's my classmate too. Knowing what I know about, well, Yuki in a way, maybe Sealby knows more about Yuki than everybody else, and that's why he decided to go after Yuki. Or he just saw him as an easy target. I don't know. Iroha, the ultimate painter. She's very positive about everything, but I think she's secretly terrified of this whole situation. She's pretty much just an ordinary girl with the expectation, or the exception of that strange mouth. It's not normal, right? Oh, and her mouth? Oh, I didn't notice her mouth is a little, like, crooked or like a little squiggly. The first thing I see is her odd hairstyle. Setsuka, ultimate billiards player. She seems like a very playful person, but I find her a bit simple-minded. She keeps our morale up, so I'll ignore it for now. Mikado, ultimate wizard. He is the one who kidnapped us and brought us on this island to play the killing game. I don't understand what his motives are. Why is he doing something like this? Yuroka, best girl, ultimate hostess. She seems to be a nice person around me, and I enjoy our conversations. P.S. She's a walking cliche. Hajime, the ultimate boxer. It seems like his top priority is health. It makes him sound like a nagging mother, though. Emma, the ultimate actress. She seems very nice, and she seems very relaxed, but I think she might have a loose screw somewhere. Yeah, the way, like, she was talking in the first episode, she seems like maybe one of those, like, celebrities that is kind of given into, like, the, you know, mumbo-jumbo about, I don't know, just the way she was talking, it just seemed, like, a little hippie-ish. It's like she's been kind of brought into some weird stuff where it's just, like, good, but I don't know how to describe it, but, you know, like, the stereotype about celebrities kind of getting into weird stuff, and yeah, she's a little off in a way, but she seems like a nice person. Kokoro, ultimate psychologist. She seems to be able to read people, but I rarely express my feeling, so it looks like she has a hard time reading me. It looks like she likes to be alone. Nikkei, ultimate journalist. If something happens, there's not a doubt in my mind that he would write it down as a scoop. All right. There's a display attached to the wall. It turns on when Monocrow is broadcasting to us. Huh? There's something here. Alright, so definitely explore everything. 500 coins. Nice. For some reason, I'm really tired. Maybe this whole thing is starting to get to me before I could do— No! No, I didn't mean to do that. I just want to check out my bed. I didn't mean to rest. Shoot. Darn it. That person was sinking. I don't know if this is supposed to happen. I feel like I just wasted part of my free time. Deep into the cold sea, sinking endlessly. Into hell without an end in sight, they sank. Inside that endless deep sea, that person saw. The thing they saw was— I was hoping it was going to give me the option, like, do you want to sleep? So, okay, good to know. Don't click on the bed unless you you intend to sleep. It's officially 7 a.m. Wake up, everyone. I hope you all have a vigorous and comfortable day. Ugh, is it already morning? I think I had a strange dream. I can't remember it very well. Monocrow said this was all cutting-edge tech. I don't know if it's true, but I slept really well. It feels wrong to say I slept really well after being kidnapped and forced to play a killing game. For now, I should just go eat something at the diner and get back to investigating. There's a TV. The only channel is Monocrow's broadcast, so I turned it off. Refrigerator has a quick freezing, defrosting, and temperature control feature. Other than that, there are lots of high-tech buttons. It's a shower. I guess this is so we can keep clean. It looks high quality. Sora, good morning. Good morning, Iroha. It was a little odd, but I was able to sleep very well. I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I feel the same way. I even had a dream. Really? What did you dream about? Sorry, I can't remember. Oh well, it can't be helped. If you remember it, you should tell me about it. I'm really happy we were able to sleep well. Maybe things are finally looking up for us. I hope so. I'm heading to the diner for breakfast. You should come too. Alright, before we do that, let's see if there's anyone else around. Oh, I can actually go into the bathroom, alright. Not much here. It looks like an empty room, but it's locked. Yo, Sora, good morning. Good morning, Hajime. Are you busy this morning? Ah, well, I was planning on going jogging every morning from now on. Jogging? I know the situation is bad, but there's no way I'm letting that stop me from training. If you got nothing better to do, you should join me. Maybe. For now, I'm hungry. Well, now I want to re-click on everything to see if I'm going to get some more of those C-books. Oh, a game room. Okay. Oh, and there's the thing where I can get the gifts. There's a pool table. I guess you can play billiards here. There's a high-quality queue, too. This is a roulette wheel. It's commonly found in casinos. What's it doing here? I won't bet any money, but... Huh? There's something here. A slot machine. The coins pour out when you match the pictures. Oh, we got some alcohol here. We have some fun on the shelf with alcohol. We're underage, so we can't drink, right? I didn't see that as part of the rules. Nothing about not being able to drink. Piano. It looks really expensive. Let's press a key. Ding! Could use Kaede right now. Alright, let's see if we can get any gifts here. Alright, let's give it a try. This was always one of my favorite parts about playing these games, is just getting the gifts. A wedding ring, okay. All right, we'll save ourselves some money, so that'll be it for now. And as usually with this game, it's like there are some times where it feels very obvious which person would like what gifts, and then there are some where I'm like, I have no clue. Oh, lots to check out here. A washing machine. It seems to auto-clean itself. This room is locked. No nameplate. I wonder what this room is for.
Oh, I missed this room before. Maybe it just wasn't opened up at the time. That's an auditorium, okay.
Alright, finally made it. We got a lot of money though. What the Hajime? What have you been doing to be that drenched in sweat? Huh? Oh, I did some early morning training. I was gonna skip it because of the whole situation, but I decided to go through with it. My guess is at some point he's going to, because he's got his routine where he runs in the morning, either he's going to kill someone and say that he was out for a run, or he is going to be killed because someone will know his schedule about going for a run. What? You went training and you didn't even ask me to come? As a training maniac myself, I can't overlook this. Oh, you like training too, huh? Well, I welcome you to join me. Meet me at the exit every morning when you wake up. Yeah, it's great for you guys, but can you not come to the diner right after? You smell. I have to agree with Yoroko. It's gotten to the point I have to put on triple the perfume. This is why boys are the worst. Huh, I'm curious to know what you identify as, Yuri. Good morning, everyone. Ah, Sora, good morning. Good morning. I'm glad that even Sora came. What do you mean? Of course I came. That's exactly the point. We didn't even decide on it, but we all showed up at the diner like it was a promise. I see. It's everyone who gathered from yesterday. When I woke up today, I was like, time to eat breakfast. And when I got here, everyone was just so happened to already be here. Well then, did you all sleep well last night? I don't know if it's wrong to say, but I slept like a rock. Isn't it a good thing? Staying pessimistic about all this won't do us any good. Being moody isn't good for your beauty, you know? Oh, okay. This is the... I was thinking maybe she's into some weird, like, positivity mumbo-jumbo. Because maybe she's naive, but okay. It's because... I guess it's a thing where it's just like, stay positive and you stay beautiful. Of course, the lovely Emma, so witty. Why aren't you all clapping? Never mind that. Kokoro, when we were at the park yesterday, you disappeared. Where did you go? Huh? I'm just not really good around crowds. Well, at the very least, we should be avoiding Seobai and Mikado like the plague. I agree, Yoriko. And even though you say that, Kokoro, you're at the diner right now, so... No, I only came to eat breakfast, not to meet with everyone. In fact, I was just thinking about eating somewhere else where people aren't all around me. Don't be like that. If you go around alone, people like Seobai or Mikado might go after you. Yeah, even though violence isn't allowed, those two strike me as people who would kill. You don't really mean that, right? It's fine. I don't need to worry about it for now. I'll participate if you really need me. For now, I'll be going. Oh, she left. Don't worry about her. Some people are just like that. She wouldn't go down easily anyways. More importantly, why don't we start eating? There's plenty more packed lunches from yesterday, right? But, Setsuka, eating boxed lunches is kind of frustrating. We can't really do anything about it, Shinji. There's ingredients at the store, but not a place to cook them. Shinji, when are you gonna stop with that weird act you've been doing? It's really annoying. I'm sorry, I messed up. I knew I could never get a girl. It's fine. It's not like the boxed lunches taste bad or anything. There's nothing else we can do. When such desires are spotted, like a hero, I make my appearance. Is that? As soon as we heard the familiar voice, we all turned to look in that direction. Hello, delivery from Mikado's restaurant has arrived. Who ordered breakfast? Ooh, Mikado? Oh, it's food. Food. You bastard, what are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I heard you were getting tired of boxed lunches, so I made breakfast myself. Who has, like, a roast chicken for breakfast? You made it yourself? But there's no cooking facilities for you to make this. Oh, that's a company secret. Don't worry about that. I wonder if everyone's gonna be like, we don't trust you. We're not gonna eat your food. Now then, everyone, eat up. Wait, maybe he poisoned the food exactly. As if. We'd have to do a class trial if I did that. You're the mastermind. Why are you doing something like that for us? Yeah, there's no way I'm eating this. Did I not tell you? Bonds are an important part of relationships. I'm relatively serious about making friends with you all. Why are you bullying a fellow classmate? Maybe he's like the mastermind, but maybe he's like, he's on the opposite side. Where maybe he's on the side of hope? I don't know. It's like he wants to believe in people getting closer and forming bonds and becoming friends over the murder? Maybe he was like forced to do this? I don't know what this guy's deal is. Yesterday you all went and did your own things, but no one came to see me. I was really hurt. Do you not realize the situation you're in? Why would we want to hang out with our captor? I see where you're coming from. I guess the reason you would talk to me is to learn about my motives. Of course, I can't answer that. It doesn't matter. We've all decided to ignore you, Mikado. We're grateful for the food, but can you go somewhere else? I'd leave, but people are already eating my food. Huh? Huh? Oh, Yuri, you bastard. Why are you eating that? Sorry, the food is just so tasty. Oh, wow, it's so tasty. Kanade, why are you eating? Who said you could eat? Huh? I'm sorry, it just looked so tasty. Stuffing your mouth like that is why you keep getting fatter and fatter. Ah, seriously. I really can't live because of you, idiot. Ah, I'm sorry, sis. Please stop insulting me. They aren't kidding. My food tastes just as good as the food from a 5-star restaurant. I'd rather not eat food a boy makes, but you're very talented. Would you like to work for me? What? Why are you having a friendly talk with Mikado like that? It really does look good, though. And, I mean, Yuri and Kanade ate it, so I guess it's not poisoned or anything. Look, you can hate me, but don't hate on my cooking. It's one of my rare prides. Geez, just get out of here. Everything is a mess because of you. Oh, very well. I will take my leave, but don't worry. From now on, I'll serve meals every day. Whew, finally. Huh? Yoriko, try it. It's lobster. I won't eat. I won't lose to the mastermind. Come on, Yuki, say ah. No, wait, Emma, even if it's you, I shouldn't... Ah, feed me too. What a mess. I'm sorry, Setsuka. I couldn't contain myself after seeing everyone else eat. Is everyone eating? Sorry, I just had to.
Why?
Come on, Setsuka, don't be like that. We don't know what Mikado's planning, but it's safe to eat. Ah, well, I suppose you're right. Shall we all eat Mikado's food from now on? I won't eat it. I'll eat the boxed lunches. I don't care how amazing that food smells. It's fine, we won't force you. There's still plenty of boxed lunches, so everyone can choose what they want. Let's do as Sora says. We've lost a lot of time because of Mikado, so hurry up and eat. Now here's my, suspicious ass every time I play one of these games, is I wonder if the fact that she refuses to eat the food that Mikado prepares, if that's gonna come up in some way. I don't want her to be the killer of anybody, and I don't want her to be killed. But I'm just taking note of it. Somehow, the storm that was breakfast came to an end. As we finished, we decided to talk before heading out for the day. Yeah, it's okay for everyone to investigate on their own, but we should meet up from time to time to discuss our findings. Yeah, good idea, Yuki. You've already improved a lot. Today is the 3rd day on the island for us. It's already been 3 days? It's the 3rd day, but we still haven't learned anything. Now, we just need to be patient. There's lots of places we haven't properly checked. I just thought of something. It's been 3 days since we've been kidnapped, so shouldn't someone be looking for us? Oh, that's right. Surely by now the police must be looking for us. You're right. I can't believe I haven't thought of that. I see. So as long as we wait it out, a rescue team should come. Well, we did have a rescue team, and then they got fucking eviscerated and then shot off into space. I love how everyone just forgot about what happened with Rei and Teruya. I feel very hopeful now. Did you say something about hopeful? That scared me. Don't just pop up like that, idiot. A rescue team isn't coming. Throw away that trivial hope. What are you saying? What do you mean a rescue team won't come? Because, according to the world, this island doesn't even exist. Huh? Those 2 people from the Kisaragi Foundation were the first and final invading outsiders. They're both gone, and I see no reason to come back. Just in case, however, I reinforced the island. Well, there's really nothing to worry about, since a rescue team isn't coming in the first place. I don't know, I feel like Monocrow almost wanted those 2 to show up for some reason. The fact that they got on the island so easily. I mean, you all don't even exist right now. What do you mean? Oh, it's nothing. If you want to believe a rescue team is coming, go right ahead. Now, given the situation like what happened in the OG Danganronpa Goodbye Despair, the fact he says, you don't exist, I doubt it's going to be following the plot, too closely, other than the whole tropical island thing. Because it already seems like it's doing its own thing in a way. It's already doing a lot of stuff differently. You'll only fall into despair after finding out that there's no such rescue team. That bastard, showing up just to ruin the mood. So now what? Should we believe Monocrow? It's definitely a lie. There's no way a rescue team isn't coming. That's right. With how the world is now, our locations will show on GPSs and stuff. Think positive. Positive. Really? It's just a lie he's telling us? Ignoring all that, should we continue our conversation? Spending time in these facilities has been kind of fun. If we weren't in such a dire situation, I might have had fun here. Oh, that reminds me. I'd better write about all these facilities in my article. Crazy Unexplored Island is actually a beautiful resort. Speaking of things on the island, those student handbook things are really useful. Well, it's thanks to them we can actually lock our rooms to be sure not to lose them. It's a violation of the rules to lose them anyway, so... Speaking of that, he said that we'd be punished for breaking the rules. Do all the punishments have to be dangerous? No, I'm pretty sure he said punishment equals execution in the class trials, so it should be the same. In other words, breaking the rules means death. Did he have to say that with a smile on his face, though? That's scary. But would he really kill us? If our lives aren't on the line, ignoring the rules shouldn't be that big of a problem. You may be right, but I don't think anyone's willing to test that theory. You can't blame us. I mean, that Mikado guy already burned someone right in front of us. You could see that as an example of what might happen if we break the rules. I see. Mikado's strange powers, Sealby's willingness to stab? This all makes me uncomfortable. Why is everyone so down? Everything went well yesterday, so I'm sure things will be okay. That's right. The rules don't restrict us from investigating, so we just have to be careful. Since we're all almost done, we should start our investigation soon. Hey, instead of being alone, wouldn't setting a time for us all to be here work better? We could exchange our findings here when we do. I agree. I'll even let Kokoro know. Alright, sounds good. Everyone, be careful investigating today. Just as everyone was getting ready to head out for the day, something happened. Oh, what's going on? Are we under attack? It came from outside. We have to hurry and check it out. What is this? Oh, what the fuck? As soon as we left the Monocrow, we saw Siobai sitting down, looking injured, with a sea of fire around him. We also saw Mikado literally flying in the sky. Absurd to think you'd attack with such a low level of skill. Huh? Why is Siobai all— No, more importantly, why is Mikado flying? What happened here? Whoa, wait, Siobai, Mikado, what is the meaning of this? Ah, it's nothing, Monocrow. I was just attacked after delivering delicious food to my classmates. I was just testing you, but to think that you're that strong. I see now, Mikado Sonoji. Hey now, you two attacked each other, is that right? He attacked me first. My attack was simply in self-defense. Hey, I really wanted to kill this guy. You said violence with the intent of murder is okay. Both of you, shut up. I can't believe this. Not only is it your fault again, Siobai, but I expected more from you, Mikado. Don't forget, you're also a student. I should punish both of you, but I'll forgive it this one time since you're both in the wrong. Let's call it even. Next time, however, I will not hesitate to execute you both. Don't forget that. Oh, I got scolded by the teacher. How terrible. Don't worry, Siobai. Your wounds aren't deep. Of course, I had to hold back, but you won't die. I don't want to have bad blood in a killing game, so why don't we just apologize to each other? So sorry, my dear friend. Damn monster. Oh, he left. I wonder why he's so mad. When did this audience show up? Sorry for that. There was a little fight here. Just who are you? Not only can you spew flames, but you can fly too? I'm trying to think if Danganronpa's ever really had, like, magic? Obviously characters with, like, talents that could kind of border on that, but, like, actual magic? You were attached to a wire pulling you up just now, right? Mikado, are you even real? Everyone, let me teach you a lesson on human beings. They're animals who give up on thinking and only believe what they see is real. But I assure you, everything you're seeing and everything you're hearing is very real. You don't need to think about my magic. Just accept it. What? Ah, geez, to think I got scolded by Monocrow. Maybe I got a little too excited. Alright, even though I'm the ultimate wizard, I shall seal my magic from now on. You can do that? That's right. I feel as though having such a talent is distancing me from you all as a student. You know, and the whole kidnapping and being the mastermind thing. That would do it too. I don't even know what to say to you anymore. Well, anyways, I hope you all have an amazing day. How's a walk on the beach sound? He left. How are we supposed to react to that? I think I'm starting to reach my limit. He's so strong. Even if we all gather together, we might not be able to beat him. Everyone, there was nothing to be said that could break the feeling we were all feeling right now. That feeling, it could turn into despair of wanting to leave the island. The despair soon woke us up to this terrible situation. Oh, everyone's here. Kokoro, I heard a lot of commotion. Did something happen? Kokoro, what is your opinion on a guy like Mikado that kidnapped us all? She's a little suspicious too, the fact that she just kind of like wanders off and comes back after things happen. You all ran out of confidence, right? You don't know what to do. You're all scared. Well, try not to think about it. As soon as I saw the guy's magic, I erased it from my cognition. He's not the kind of guy to answer anyone's questions. What do we do? Well, I don't know if this will lighten the mood, but did you all know that there's a variety of machinery to be found at the supermarket? Huh? Would that help us? I thought about using the parts to make an SOS transmitter or something. You can make something like that? Of course. We won't know until we try, right? So, how is that? Feeling a bit hopeful? Kokoro. Geez, I can't believe even I got depressed before. How embarrassing. Yes. Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna let something like this overwhelm me. I feel better the second I saw Kokoro's face. Everyone, alright, even though it's the third day, let's keep investigating. We'll find something for sure. I'll help Kokoro build the transmitter. I have some experience with machines after all. I don't need help. I'll do it myself. Sis, let's look for stuff too, okay? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Thanks, Kokoro. It's thanks to you that everyone's thinking positively now. You're a real lifesaver. I'm not really the type to help others. Except for the fact that she's a psychologist. I was like, isn't that her whole deal, is to help people? The idea of like a psychologist who can't connect with people. It's not like me, but I'm happy everyone's feeling better. Thanks to Mikado's display of magic, we almost lost hope, but thanks to Kokoro, we're back on track. Only someone who's killed can leave this island. The only way to keep our sanity here is to support one another. Alright, everyone should be scattered around for another day of investigating this place. What am I gonna do today? Alright, I think I'll complete this day and then wrap things up, and I will make sure not to sit on the bed this time. Alright, well, I guess we can check the mart, because we're probably going to see Kokoro there. So that's, like, someone that we know for sure is going to be there. You know what? Let's go to the guest house, actually. Let's do that. I carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. Oh, I think I found something. Alright. I was hoping to be able to... Oh, okay, Emma's here. Excellent. I was hoping I would see someone. Is someone out there? Emma, how are you? Oh, it's you, Sora. Are you investigating? Yes, and you? Yes, but I'm getting impatient. It's annoying to not find anything. You can't give up. Keep looking. You're right. I won't give up. I won't give up. I won't give up. Like, it's like that's kind of self-affirmation thing that she's like, stay positive, never show any ill feelings. So what happens if I, like, get too fatigued? Alright, walk around the island, buy gifts, talk to your friends. Alright, let's try free time. Alright, press the Q key to shift between shortcuts. Alright. So my guess is the gym is probably going to be either the firefighter or the boxer. Let's see. Warehouse. The game room, I'm definitely guessing that... What's her name? Satsuka? Satsuka? The billiards player will be there. So let's try places that we can't investigate. So let's try the game room. Let's do that. Oh, surprisingly, okay, Yuki's here. I wasn't expecting Yuki. Really? The billiards player is not here. Alright, well... You know what? Let's buy some more gifts first. Because I actually have quite a bit of coins. Alright, let's do one more. Damn, I'm already getting some repeats here. Alright. Alright, let's talk to Yuki. I feel like giving him the game system. That's kind of like... I feel like that's a good safe option. It'd be nice if we could all get out of this situation as soon as possible. Yeah, let's do that. A quick chat? I don't mind. Should we take a quick break together? I promise I will hang out with more than just Yuki. It's like the only person I've really socialized with so far. Yay! Alright. Excellent. Yuki? Huh? What is it? Also, like, I just want to know more about Yuki, given, you know, like, his character from the first game, just to kind of check things out and be like, what's going on with you, buddy? Please say something. You're making things awkward. Really? I know I'm the one who invited you to hang out, but this is all just unbearable. Well, to be honest, I've almost never been alone with a girl before, so I don't really know where to start. Even for someone so passive and introverted, this is unlike you. The thing is, usually there's a bunch of people with us whenever we're talking. It's kind of weird just to say it up front, but I'm actually pretty shy. Then how about we ask each other some questions? Like what? Like your hobbies and favorite food and stuff. Those are pretty meaningless topics, but yeah, I think it could help us get closer to each other. When it comes to hobbies, I guess I'd have to go with video games. Hey, so like, I didn't even know that, and thankfully I did good when I gave him the game system. I have a play rotation back at home, so I see. And my favorite food's ramen, especially cup ramen. It's fast and convenient, you know? I see. My character does not sound very impressed. Do you have any more questions? Questions. Oh my gosh, you're so bland you ruin the mood. I feel like the top option is always the right one to go with. What is your ideal type? What? Wait, Sora, this isn't a date or anything, right? If I really had to choose, I guess it would be someone who understands me. No, let's stop. That's enough of that. It's so embarrassing to just casually talk about. I really am just a normal guy. I don't have any special skills, anything that makes me stand out. I got into Hope Speak Academy as the ultimate lucky student, but got sucked into this huge dangerous— I mean, he's so forgettable that I forgot he was the whole-ass protagonist of the first game, so I guess he's right about that. Could you even call that luck? Maybe I used all of it up on getting into this stupid school. Except the thing is it really lucky if you got into a murder school? Oh, sorry. Sora, I guess this isn't the kind of situation we want to act all pessimistic in. Do me a favor and just forget about it. By the way, are you hungry? Do you want to grab a snack at the mart or something? Yuki seems to feel like he's inferior to his peers. Alright, I got a skill. Oh, okay, and interesting. Let's do a trial skill. Yuki's T skill, lucky experience. Experience gained from the class trials increased. Yeah, let's do it. I do appreciate the fact that they tell me what it is and it lets me make a choice. It doesn't just give me the thing. It's like, all right, here's your skill. I can actually choose whether I want to take it or not. I should have checked the other option, but that's okay. After eating a boxed lunch at the convenience store with Yuki, I returned to my room. All right. Okay, let's do some more investigating. And let's do the beach. We'll see who's at the beach. Ah, okay, that one was a bit of a bust. Alright, I'm so tired. There's gotta be something on this island that makes you tired. Huh? A chat notification. Oh god, hey babe, I was thinking about you today. I can't wait to see your beautiful smile tomorrow. I bet he sent that to all the girls. I decided to ignore Yuri's message. Yeah, that's right. Left him on red. Okay, I guess I've used up all of my, It could just be because I'm not allowed to leave, but I probably used up my, like, I'm all fatigued now. I fell asleep lying down in the bed. It's officially 7 a.m. Wake up, everyone. I hope you all have a vigorous and comfortable day. Waking up is too hard. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I should probably head to the diner this morning. I promised that I would yesterday. Alright everybody, let's go ahead and finish things up here. So, some more interesting information. Mikado kind of trying to get onto our good side, trying to buddy his way into, like, our group. And it's not going so well. It doesn't help when he, you know, attacks someone. Granted, it seems like Seobai was the one who attacked first. Speaking of which, we did learn his full name and his talent, so that's something. And, you know, got our official thing with the rules, and now we can actually do the investigating, the free time. I have to say, I really think it's cool what they've done with this game. The whole thing with, like, the fatigue, the option to, like, choose between resting, free time, the investigation. The chat system in the student handbook is something really cool and new. And the whole thing about, like, certain characters being, like, maybe harder to be friends with. I don't know if that was, you know, something that was in the original Danganronpa games, and, you know, like, if you have negative relationships with them. They straight up won't talk to you. Just really neat. Like, for a fan game, it's really impressive. Like, the extra things that they've added. They don't just go with the regular features of the games. They're actually trying to do something different and new, and I just find it really impressive. So I'm really liking this so far. I do have to say, the first game was good, but you can already see the improvements. You can see that they took what they did with the first game and they just did it better. And I guess that's like with Danganronpa. Like, the first Trigger Happy Havoc was great, but I mean, Goodbye Despair is my favorite one, and I feel like that's going to be the case with this. I think this will be my favorite of the two. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2, and stay tuned next week for part 3 of Super Danganronpa Another 2. Until next time, bye guys. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Linz VA, Kenju Storm, Icognito, Kevlar, Sean, Waz RD1, and I Zuzu.